Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling magnificent, and I really hope that the week has so far been very generous, kind, patient, and productive for all of you. Sagittarius, let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's jump straight in. I don't like to lose any time. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. Let me clear the deck for you. So Sagittarius, for this week, I have put forth the intention that I really want to talk about a particular person that you have in mind. Now, bear in mind, this could be of a romantic connection, past or recent past or the present. This could be a colleague, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, and maybe there is some challenges, some personal issues between the both of you, whether you're talking or not. I usually find that out pretty early. And let's find out, what do they really want from you? So I'm really emphasizing that word really. What do they really want from you? What are they not telling you? And everything else that you should know. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this and just let's dive straight in. This is all about clarity, insight, confirmation. Here we go. Also, for those that are new to this channel, welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. I do encourage you to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. That way you never miss out on a reading that Gigi and I do for you here in Australia every Wednesday. All right, here we go. And also, Sagittarius, by the time you finish watching this reading, Gigi's reading is definitely live, and it's in your dedicated playlist where she's focusing on money, career, love, and everything in between. So it's a really good way to focus and have some insight in other areas of your life, not just on love. So all of our videos are always in your dedicated playlist, always from newest to oldest. All right, Sagittarius. So this particular person that you have in mind, maybe even just curious. Oh, all right, see that? That's a highlighted message there. We'll leave that there. Okay, so Spirit just said that's for your outcome. That's going to be interesting. I wonder what card it is. All right, here we go. What do they really want from you? What are they not telling you? And everything else that you should know for your highest good. 3 more, 2 more, and the last one, please. All right, for my lovely Sagittarius. All right, so what do we have as the highlighted message here for you? Wow, you've actually got the World. This is literally like the best, one of the best cards you can get. It's considered extremely lucky just to get it. It's a very good sign. It's a very good omen. So I'm curious to see what are the cards that you are going to get in your outcome, because I will be clarifying as well. And what I love is that whoever you are dealing with, they could be interstate, they could be literally overseas, or there could be that separation, that emotional separation here as well. And what I like is that one door has closed. Both of you, Sagittarius, you and this particular person, have come full circle. So any issues or any challenges between the both of you can and will be resolved. And the worst of the worst is behind you. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You have come out on the other side as a much more better person. You've learned major big lessons that compounds, and you can take that onto, every other area of your life, not just romance. But now, where there is an ending, we have a brand new beginning. In other words, this literally could be the 2.0 version of this connection, where it's better than ever. We have the Tower at the bottom. Scorpio energy. Look at that. So what happened? I'm really inclined to say that you are not talking to this person. For some of you, this may have been very sudden, even if this was in your past, but there was a shocking revelation. Now, when the Tower is present, it's because we know all along, Sagittarius, there was something afoot. There was something that wasn't working. It wasn't adding up. I'm with this person, I'm talking to them, but there is something amiss. Right? So I do feel that this connection abruptly ended. And look, So when it abruptly ends, then they make an appearance. Excuse me, Sagittarius. 3 of Cups is Cancer energy. So this literally could happen around Cancer season, which is like mid to late June and also July. That is interesting. Or this could even happen around Scorpio season, which is a bit further out. I'm thinking it's happening a lot earlier. This is opening up lines of communication. This indeed could be family, friend, or an ex-partner, like an ex-romantic partner that returns back into your life. And what is their purpose? What do they really want is to inject a lot of emotional healing back into this connection for the both of you as well. Hence why we got the World as well. So yeah, there is some reunion here, and inviting you to go out to really fun, sociable places. But this is the thing, you're not going to see it coming. It's going to like hit you like a ton of bricks, but not in a bad way though. Face-to-face communication, look what we have. The Page of Pentacles is strong Capricorn energy. And yes, it could also be a Virgo or a Taurus, but literally a person can be any star sign. This is the student card, Sagittarius. Either you or your person are still studying, or you met this person while studying. But, you know, for me, this is actually where both of you have learned big lessons. Now, I'm seeing there's a small offer from this person. And the reason why it's small, because I feel like they want to kind of tiptoe to see your reaction. How are you going to welcome them? You know, how are you going to receive them? Page of Pentacles is small offers, but they're solid, but it's more face-to-face communication here as well, where they would like to look at you in the eyes. They want to say something here. What's part of the conversation? Yeah, they're going to take action. We've got the Emperor. So this is the divine masculine. It's all the kings wrapped up into one. Look how they're looking at you. It's very intentional. So their actions toward you are pre-planned, very strategic, but not in a sly way. It's just that they want to make sure that they cover all bases, that they say everything that they want to say, and that they present themselves good for you, like great. There's no way for you to turn them down and all that. So this is definitely someone that you could have been studying with. This could indeed even be a colleague, even if it was like an office romance. This is someone in a very high position, and I feel like once they make up their mind on how to approach you, there's no stopping them, and it is destined, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, a major card of destiny, of divine timing. We have 4 fixed signs here, just like the World. So we have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and we have Taurus. So what do they want? What else do they really want? Well, they want changes. They want to move forward with you. They want a brand new cycle with you. And once that wheel keeps turning, it's just going to keep getting faster, faster and faster, and it keeps going into the future. That's as far back as I will go, but I have my eye on the Magician, and that is Gemini and Virgo energy. This person has been manifesting themselves back into your life. They would like to start fresh with you on a clean slate. Let's get to the main reading, because you had some pretty powerful major arcanas here. Let's see. We kind of know their intentions, but I also... I want more information. So let's get to the current energies here. Is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy could also be a Libra or a Gemini. Now, usually they're swords, but here the illustration, I think they're samurais. They look like samurais. This is definitely someone you have history with. For many of you, this actually could be your ex. Either way, this person knows you, you know them. And I feel like they actually really, really want to talk to you, because the swords are pointing down. This is a conversation that has not happened yet. But again, they're looking straight at you. So their intention, their focus, their agenda is to talk to you. So absolutely, I feel here that you've got many, many, many questions, and they've got a lot of answers here. I want to talk about you. Yep, 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Definitely for some of you, this is someone that is connected to your finances, someone that you work with, someone that you study with. More importantly though, what I like is that the only thing you always wanted was just someone to be on the same team as you. This is often known always as the power couple, because in like traditional Rider-Waite tarot, we have a couple getting married, they're being blessed by a priest here, and this is actually, you know, working together. So I think you're more curious. You're not promising this person anything, but I think you're curious, what are they going to bring to the table? This is like the dream team. It is still possible because it's being blessed by the world, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune supporting this as well. Let's talk about your person. Yeah. Page of Wands. This is my favorite page. Very strong Aries energy. Could be a fellow Sagittarius or a Leo. Why is this my favorite page? Because they are the bearer always of very good news. Now I see that this person is, again, they're looking straight at you, and they're trying to find very creative ways, very, you know, out there, thinking outside of the box, ways of getting in touch with you. And I love the Page of Wands, because they actually give you like these once in a lifetime offer, such as, you know what, if we start again, promise you it's going to be better. If you give me another chance, if we start on a clean slate, I've been manifesting this, it is going to be better than ever. So if you have removed them from your contact list, or if they're blocked, or if you're hard to reach, they are trying to find very creative ways. Hence why we got the Emperor, very strategic moves. So what's happening behind the scenes with this person is the Devil. Capricorn energy, perhaps your person is actually dealing with some level of inner toxicity or their shadow self, but they themselves hold the key to set themselves free. Now, this is what I kind of, if we're going to look at a bit of the positive side here of the devil, it does speak of unbreakable bonds here, of commitment, of marriage, of friendship and family and all that. This person may be completely infatuated or obsessed. It's pretty much the only thing they're thinking about. If it's not about work or any other, area of their life, it's definitely thinking about you. They're obsessed to get their message across here, because that Three of Cups is already telling me how much they have very strong feelings for you. This person adores you, they love you, they worship the ground that you walk on as well. And yes, your person may have also been dealing here with a toxic third party. There might have been, self-medication, dependencies, addictions here. Maybe the good news is that they've cut themselves loose, whatever that devil represents. The beating heart of your reading, is the Hierophant. Number 5, Taurus, changes, hot topics such as what? Commitment, marriage, and this can also be some spiritual wise counseling as well. It could even be like an actual from a counselor, a psychologist, or a friend that has been there or done it all before. Is your person happy right now? Probably not. If your person is in another relationship, or if they're committed to work, could be like a workaholic, or if they're committed here romantically to someone else, it is very, very toxic. Hence why I see your person is lacking emotions, not for you, but generally for their life and for whoever is in their life. Now, what do they want from you is the Moon. I think they want to confess their feelings. I'm just going to cough. I'm just going to pause the video. I don't want to cough into the microphone. 1 second. All right, much better. My apologies. I was about to lose my voice and I don't want to cough into the microphone, especially if you have headphones on. The Moon is really a nice card. It is about humility, it's a beauty, it's grace. I can see that your person's emotions are running very high for you. And yes, whether they're aware of it or not, they are tapping into their intuition here as well. And with their internal fears and anxieties, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they just don't know how you're going to receive them. What's going to be your reaction when they send that first message, like when they press send and they want to make peace and, have that white flag and hopefully meet you in the middle. How are you going to receive them? Now, I am seeing here that there could have been issues with a possible secret romance where you were the third party, for example. Whether you were aware of it or not, or they had a third party, either way, there was a lot of toxicity. There was probably some trickery also happening behind your back. There is that fear of the unknown. And I see here for a while, your person has been trying to really repress their feelings about you, but who are they trying to kid and who are they trying to convince? Because they can't convince themselves, right? But yeah, there is a lot more to this situation. Whatever that devil represents in their life, they're not committed to it anymore, but there is a lot more that they're going to reveal to you. Now, in fears, hopes, and wishes with you is one of my favorite 10s. They have the 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. And I love the fact that we have dolphins because they do represent true love. And dolphins are very symbolic of soulmate energy. Now, or a soulmate, love connection. Now, this does speak of reconciliation where you are literally this person's happily ever after. The question for you is, Sagittarius, would you consider this person your happily ever after? Because I'm already hearing a lot of you saying no, and others of you maybe are just on the fence. You can't answer that yet, and that's totally fine. But this does really speak of really kind of like love can actually overcome everything. So I do feel that your person has been dealing with that devil-like energy in their life. Look at the stark contrast between their life and how they see you. Let's look at the near future, please. The 7 of Wands. Leo energy. So yeah, absolutely. I think your person they're going to have to really fight for you. I see that you're a bit defensive. You're just weary. You've got your reservations here as well. You're very protective of everything that you have worked so hard for, everything that you've earned through blood, sweat, and tears. Even if it's protecting your own love, your own energy, you're not going to let this person just waltz back into your life, and nor should you. But this card also says here that there will be a time, perhaps, if you're curious enough to put these walls down, allow this person to come close enough to you. And I see you taking action though, but you're not promising this person anything, as I said before. And in the outcome, wow, we do have the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. How beautiful is that? Well, it's said in traditional tarot folklore that when we have the 9 of Cups appearing anywhere, especially in your outcome, is to make a wish because it is going to come true. So I definitely see that your person, they're secretly viewing you, have always seen you as their wish fulfillment. You are literally the one for them. And yes, you know, the devil sometimes with the Ten of Cups can show that they are attached to you as well. In other words, you know, they're trying to find your face among strangers, but there's only one you. But I do see that things are going to work out though. But if anything, it could be very slow. Like I said, you know, I think you're going to do things on your terms. You're being assertive. You're laying down some ground rules as well before you commit to this relationship, this friendship, or whatever this connection is. Things just went south. They went very toxic here as well. Maybe your person was also tempted by something or someone else in the past, and you just said nope, because that's why we've got the devil. What's behind the devil is the magician. Yeah, there could have been some lies, manipulation here as well. Could be someone that's jealous of you. If there was a third party, they could be quite intimidated and jealous by you. One more, please. Split the deck. Yep, the Sun. Leo energy, my favorite card. It's a card of blessings. It's about illumination. It's literally the happiest card. So whatever was hidden here or what didn't make sense to you, if you have lack of clarity or more questions and answers, they're going to tell you everything. And I feel that's why you're also going to perceive that as good news. It's like, okay, finally, if only you told me the truth like that at the start. So let's see. I can already see that what they really want from you is reconciliation, is to make peace. What are they not telling you is that they're afraid here of your reaction. I think they're also afraid of upsetting this other, if there is a toxic third party, I'm seeing for the vast majority of you that they're actually afraid of that person. 3 more, 2 more, last one. They definitely could be married, committed to that devil-like energy, and yeah, they're feeling a little bit trapped here. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups. So that is Scorpio energy. Both of you may be finding yourselves a little bit nostalgic here. You know, it's a little bit bittersweet when we think about the past. Like, if you remember the first day, the very first time that you spoke to this person, met with them, confessed your feelings, you know, it kind of makes your heart a bit warm, but it's also a little bit, you know, bittersweet because it's like, well, look where we are now. It's a very strong card that there may be a past life connection. There could be children involved. It doesn't matter the age. But again, this does speak a very strong reconciliation. I feel like this is what your person wants. They want to meet you in the middle. They want to make amends, and they're going to go for it because we have the Fool. Interesting how you have the first card of the Major Arcana and the last card of the Major Arcana. So that tells me they want a brand new cycle with you. This is Aries energy, by the way. And as we can see, it's like all they have to do is walk, and there you are, just under the tree. They want to reclaim the innocence, the purity, the fun of this connection where you bring out your inner child. They're going to do it, but they know there's that 7 of Wands again, twice, is that you're just very apprehensive. They're still going to, with the Lovers, Gemini energy, they will still be listening to their heart. They're going to choose their heart. They want to meet with you. And what do they want to do? Is give you all the clarity you need. They want to tell you the truth. And we've got the Hierophant there, and we've also got the Hierophant here. It's called the High Priest, but it's still a Hierophant. So clearly, what do they want? They want to commit to, and they want to come clean. Because I do feel that there was a lot of mysteries, a lot of lies, even white lies. And it was probably perhaps not even to hurt you, but in the end, look where we are, right? It still ended up being, well, we've gone our separate ways now, right? So let's talk about that King of Swords. What do they want to tell you? It's the 4 of Wands, Aries energy. One of my favorite cards, definitely my top 5. This does speak of reconciliation. We have a very strong twin flame relationship where we can all agree it was a very intense connection. You bounced off each other, you got each other's inside jokes and hot topics they want to talk to you about, because the King of Swords is all about communication, you know, is about commitment, engagement, marriage, or moving in together, or perhaps moving back in together in due time, just really being active in each other's lives. I see that your person has either changed jobs or they've also moved houses. They may have actually moved away from that toxic person. Let's talk about you, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the Tower again. Ooh, I said this is going to hit you like a ton of bricks, but not in a bad way though. There is nothing to be afraid of, because I see instantly upon their return, we're beaten to defensive mode without even realizing. And, you know, I just feel here that your person may have ended this and you were blindsided, which is perhaps why you're questioning everything. And Sagittarius, I would be questioning everything as well. It's like you did it once. I don't know if you'll do it again, but now I can see your person's true intentions here. They may have actually been bullied, dominated, manipulated. Their mind may have been poisoned here by whatever that devil represents in their life. So here's a comeback. It's going to be a big surprise, we could say. Let's talk about your person as a Page of Wands. They want to talk to you about what happened in the past. Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. I think both of you are going to agree, even agree to disagree. We're going to draw that line. Yeah, I think your person was under extremely bad influence here. Yeah, that's what they want to talk to you about. And I think they've separated themselves. If it was an ex, a friends, family members, co-workers. Yeah, I think there was a lot of jealousy behind your back. There was a lot of false accusations, false rumors, or anything just to make you look bad, which is not true. And your person realizes with truth and clarity that in other words, you're way better than those people. Your energetic, vibration, you're just so much more better. It was all lies. So they were under very selfish, poisonous people. Let's talk about that, Devil. What is it representing? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So that is Taurus energy. It seems here that your person may have been tempted by listening to, it could have been one people or up to 3 or 5 people here that really are selfish, only thinking about them. In other words, they don't want you to be happy. They don't even want your person to be happy. So as a result, it seems that your person just shockingly and unexpected abandoned you. They went missing in action. They disappeared. You had lack of clarity. You may have reached out to them in the past. They never responded to you. And I'm not excusing your person because I really don't like what they did to you. But if we get to the grain of this, because there's always a seed, there's always like the root cause of everything, right? And obviously it was that devil-like energy and the Five of Swords. It's almost like, why with Sagittarius? I'm tempting you, the grass is greener on this side. And it wasn't. It never was. It was an illusion. But I do see your person now, it's like the sock is on the other shoe. Now they're going to be pretty much leaving behind people, situation, and events that they think are just toxic for them. Let's talk about the Hierophant. Look at that. You've got the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting how we've got the King aligned with the Queen, and then the outcome is both of you being, wishes being granted here. I'm seeing for some of you, Sagittarius, you and your person were probably married. Either way, the Queen of Swords is someone that can be widowed, separated, divorced here as well. And they really want to talk this, the truth with you. I believe it's almost like they're really anxious here about how you're going to respond because they probably think that you're still very angry with them. It's like you look at them and they are the enemy. And that may have been true at one point. The one thing I know about you, Sagittarius, is that you're very flexible in your thoughts. It's like, I won't promise you anything, but I'll listen to your side and then I'll make up my own mind, my own opinion. So I am seeing a very important conversation about coming together and what happens in the future. So let's talk about the Moon. Yeah, what else do they want? Secretly, I think they're going to be sending you an unexpected message. See, Page of Chalices or Page of Cups here is really strongly ruled by Pisces. Could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. This represents a budding romance. In other words, you've got that little bud, that little rose, and obviously it's going to grow into something big. So we do have messages that are fueled by love, backed by emotions. Yes, we have an apology, but your person is realizing an apology will only go from here to here. It's all about action here. So it's looking good. They are really going out of their way here to get your attention, like saying, Sagittarius, just give me 2 minutes. Let me explain everything to you. Let's talk about that 10 of Cups. Yeah, is the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy. Big fear that your person has of rejection because both of you are very disappointed. I know, Sagittarius, you've got every right to be disappointed in how your person treated you because see, 5s are about changes, challenges, transitions, but also about emotional regret for this one, right? And I also feel, I must say this, that whoever your person is with, money is being used, lost, stolen, definitely taken control and bullied with their money here as well. So whoever that devil represents, they're only using them for money. I've got to say that, for status. But here, your person is they're going to be very vocal here about their regret. They're feeling quite embarrassed, guilty, and ashamed. They could even be, I'm really picking up that your person is either overeating or they're self-medicating or they're over-drinking here just to numb their feelings. But they really need to face the music, look at themselves in the mirror and it's like, I did this, I got to dig myself out of this hole. Sagittarius, I can see here you've done nothing wrong except trust this person. The question is, do you want to trust them again? Let's see. Yeah, I think in due time, it can happen. The Strength card is Leo energy. It speaks of unconditional love where you are holding back. This is when we hold back, but sometimes it takes our almighty strength because I see that you have a few words that you'd like to share to this person. It's not that you want to be mean, you want to just share the truth, right? But this is like literally, we've got double Leo energy here as well, by the way. You might have Leo in your chart, might be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't really matter though, but What matters here is that this is like literally building up your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-love, your self-respect, because you're putting yourself first. And I believe in due time, you will learn to trust this person again. But there is nothing here saying that you're going to rush back to this person. Even though it speaks of unconditional love, it does promise, in other words, the strength to overcome the past. But you are laying some ground rules first. And in the outcome, yeah, look at that. We've got justice, Libra energy. Beautiful. On its own, it's a really positive card here. I'm seeing hot topics again that your person wants to talk to you about. Legalities, court proceedings, signing of documents, separation, divorce here as well. I see that if your person indeed is trying to do that, they will succeed. So they're separating themselves from that toxic energy, from that Five of Swords, because they want to be back into your arms, for example. But I'm also seeing here that we have apologies based on facts here as well. And it's your person making up for lost time and lost love. So I see that this connection is actually from that little bud, that budding romance is going to bloom. They keep showing me like a red rose. They show me a white rose here as well. And honestly, it's going to happen. I'm seeing that the scales are going to be balanced, and in due time, you will get to that point where you were before all of this turned quite sour, right? I split the deck. Yep, they said to split the deck, and we have the Star. Aquarius energy. This is destined. It's a major card of healing, of hope. And it's the major arcana of the Nine of Cups. So Sagittarius, take all the time you need. Everything that's been weighing on your shoulders, in your mind, in your heart, you will have the opportunity to take advantage, because both of you, I'm seeing that there will be a conversation. We have the King and the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and Justice here. Things are going to work out and things will be balanced. You have nothing to worry about. In fact, they're the ones worrying about how are you going to receive them? How do you perceive them? You know, but truth and clarity, the reconciliation, everything will win through in the end. Sagittarius, there is hope yet. This is what you can expect in the next couple of weeks, Sagittarius. I thank you for your time. I always want to honor it. And yeah, if you do have time now in your dedicated playlist, I'm sure it's live right now. Gigi has most likely uploaded your financial, career, and also love reading, and anything else in between. If you want to have some insight in other areas of your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next couple of days, and I appreciate all of you. Power to you, Sagittarius. Please take care. Bye.